Hello, we're reviewing the Leatherman Wave today. This is Ryan at Magnetic North, and we're going to go through my Leatherman. Best multi-tool in my opinion. I've gone over a few of them. I've owned this for many years and I have not had any problems with it. So let's quickly go over it. Most of you have seen multi-tools before. They all start with a pair of pliers. These are needle nose and with grips and little wire cutters. Nothing special. Don't use them very often, like I've thought many times on camping trips, but that one time you need pliers and you need that strength, I'm gonna have them with me. Now we'll start on the inside because it's the least important, I believe, along with the pliers. A regular screwdriver, Robbie 3 and 2, the red Robbie, and a can opener. I also have the Phillips and flathead attachment for that, and I'll show you where it is. It's in the sheath. Unfortunately, you can't keep it on the blade, which would have been a good idea by Leatherman. You also have a measuring stick that I've never found really handy, but you have inches and centimeters. If you're a fisherman, I'm sure the pliers would come in handy. Planning on getting better at fishing. Not quite a fisherman yet, but those two tools might start to come in handy after that. And the other side also has the measuring tape, so inches and centimeters on both sides, so you can put it together in a butterfly, I suppose, to measure it out. And the other side has a pair of standard scissors. Both sides lock in. So there's a button on the bottom here. You push it to release, and other than that, it's solid. I push it and it releases. So the scissors, somewhat handy. A glasses or watch or any small device with a Phillips or flathead. Tiny screwdriver, it is reversible and goes into the other side. And a huge flathead screwdriver, which you can use for all sorts of different things. And that's the inside. Now the most useful part of the device is the outside. You fold it into a handle. You have the number 1 straight blade. That's the best piece of equipment on this device. Always will be. And the serrated blade, which is the second blade. Also good, especially for carving. Great. And both of them are on either side, so a interesting weapon to defeat the bears or any adversaries you might find along your travels. And the other two devices are great as well. All of them lock and have a push unlocking mechanism. The saw, use this plenty. Great saw, 2 inches. It doesn't look big, but this thing can eat through a lot bigger than it looks. And I have cut a lot bigger trees than the actual saw. You just have to take your time, be careful, don't bend it. I've kept it relatively straight and in good condition. And the other side, the file. Last but not least, I never used to use the file that much. I don't do a lot of carving in the woods, or I would use the file. But I do have an attachment on the sheath, typical sheath with the loop. I put safety pins on the side to replace the Swiss Army's tweezers and toothpick version. You can do everything you need to do with a pin, and I got 2. I got a large and a small. Lots of ideas for surviving with that. The fire starter, magnesium stick, cheap one with the rod embedded, and that's what the file has been coming in handy for. Awesome idea I had, and I was really happy to incorporate that into the sheath, and it comes with the metal attachment, and there's loops on the side. The last thing inside the Velcro part of the sheath is a little pocket. I don't know if it was intended or not because of the other screw bit, but I put it in a bag, and any bag will do, about that size, because it needs the beef or it'll just slide in and out. But it is the flathead and Phillips. And the size, for anybody who needs it imperial wise, it is a number 1 Phillips and 2 3/16 flat screwdriver. And the Robbie, I already said, is a 2 3 red. So any bag around this size, and you can pop it into that little hole. Just fold it up, roll it up, and it's perfect. So that's basically the Leatherman with a little bit of adaptation to the sheath, which I really like and can recommend to anyone that needs a multi-tool. The Leatherman Wave, very cool and easy to use. So thank you for watching. My name is Ryan, again, from Magnetic North. I'm going to be doing many reviews of all my equipment and all sorts of different things. Thank you for tuning in.